Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a comparison video between the Anker Soundcore 1, the first generation, and the Soundcore 2 with a quick specs comparison followed by a sound test. After this I'll be doing the same between the Soundcore 2 and Soundcore 3, which will be coming very soon if it's not already at the end of this video in the end screen and also in the playlist titled Sound Tests on my channel homepage, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already done so. Now look, I know these have been around for a while now, quite a few years, but they're still very popular portable Bluetooth speakers due to their cheap price and decent sound. As you can see on Amazon, there were 4,000 of the first gen bought in June 2025, and it's only 25 quid here in the UK, which is pretty damn cheap, with the Soundcore 2 having 5,000 bought in the same month, which is on a limited time deal right now in the UK, only £27, which really is a great price for the second gen version. So now is a good time to buy that particular model, the Soundcore 2, if that deal is still going on when you watch this video. Now of course prices will vary according to your country, as well as various deals and sales at different times of the year, as we've just seen. Either way, these are both very popular little Bluetooth speakers, and rightly so at those prices. Okay, so let's get a quick specs comparison between the two. The Soundcore 1 is 6 watts of total output power. The Soundcore 2 is 12 watts of total output power, so twice the output power on the Soundcore 2, which I'm sure we'll hear in a minute during the sound test. And they both have stereo sound, which is a great little extra. Let's be honest, on a small Bluetooth speaker, stereo sound is great. The Soundcore 2 has a 5200 mAh battery, and I'm presuming the Soundcore 1 is the same or very close, as I can't actually find the details on that, but they both have up to 24 hours of music playtime from a fully charged battery, which is great, depending on music levels of course. With the Soundcore first gen taking 5 to 6 hours to charge the battery from empty to a full charge, with the Soundcore 2 taking only 3 hours to fully charge the battery. When you're considering 24 hours of music playtime, that's pretty quick. The Soundcore 1 has Bluetooth version 5, while as strange as it may seem, the Soundcore 2 for some reason drops back to version 4.2 according to the Amazon descriptions. Don't know why that is exactly. If you do know, please feel free to comment and let me know why that you think that is, or you know why that is, in the comments down below. The Soundcore 2 has wireless multi-speaker stereo connection functionality using TWS, which, as you probably know, is short for True Wireless Stereo. The Soundcore 1, the first gen, does not have wireless multi-speaker connection functionality, so that's a bit of a blow, but it's pretty old now, so we can't expect too much. But it does have that somewhat outdated aux-in function, which I'm pretty sure you can use to connect two Soundcore 1 first gen speakers using a 3.5mm auxiliary cable in what's known as a daisy chain connection. I'm sure you guys know all about that. You can get the 3.5mm aux cables from Amazon easy enough, as you can see. The Soundcore 1 also only has IPX5 waterproof protection, which does give complete protection against fluids, but only when splashed or with rain, etc., not fully submerged, which is totally fine if you don't drop it in the toilet, the bath or the river. The Soundcore 2, on the other hand, has IPX7 protection, which allows it to be fully submerged underwater for a depth of up to 1 meter for up to 30 minutes, which I'll be testing out in various water tests on this and other speakers in the coming weeks, so watch out for those videos. The Soundcore 1, the first gen, has a micro USB charging port, which might seem a bit of a pain to many, but it comes with the correct charging cable, so not a real problem to me, to be honest. The Soundcore 1 also has a built-in mic, which the Soundcore 2 does not have. The Soundcore 2 of course has a standard USB-C charging port and also comes with its own cable of course. At the end of the day, the Soundcore 2 does have more to offer on paper, as you'd expect, and right now is almost the same price as the Soundcore 1, the first gen, at the time of making this video. But if it goes up in price, as it has been in the past, then the Soundcore 1, the first gen, might be the better option if you're on a tight budget. Okay, so let's see the difference now between that 12 watts and 6 watts of total output power. And please remember guys, whatever your preferred music is, it's important to have a variety of different music because different music can sound better or worse on any particular device. I'll pin my thoughts at the top of the comments too to give you my opinion on how they compared live. Timestamps below as usual guys to switch between tracks.